Hi boys and girls, Miss Stark here again. Today I am going to teach you how to make a division strategies anchor chart, very similar to the multiplication strategies anchor chart that we made together last week. I hope that this chart here was helpful for you when you had a bunch of multiplication problems last week. This week, you're going to have a bunch of division word problems. So let's prepare you with a tool that's going to help you answer your math all week, okay? So remember, this is your multiplication strategies anchor chart. Today, we're going to do the same thing. I need everybody to go grab a piece of paper. Remember, it can be recycled, it can be blank, it can be lined. You just need one clean side, okay? I was touching charcoal, so if my nails look dirty, they're not. It's charcoal, I promise. All right, so we're gonna start by folding this paper here into 4 equal pieces. So we're gonna make these boxes, boys and girls. Okay, so you're just gonna fold the paper in half one time and fold it in half the other time again. With this fold here, it actually doesn't matter which fold you do, the skinny way or the short way first, you are going to end up with 4 equal squares no matter what. Okay, so you should have your 4 square paper and get ready to rock. Remember, to save time, I did kind of pre-create just the outline of today's anchor chart. Just want to make a cloud over here to kind of make it match, sorry. All right, here we go. So remember, multiplication anchor chart. You're going to have a division anchor chart. So if you would like to follow along with me or make your own after this video, you're going to set up your division problem. You're going to set up the 3 ways that we're going to refresh today, which is repeated subtraction, a bar diagram model, and thinking multiplication to divide. Okay, so this operation here is division. And remember, division is when we know a total amount and we are of objects or things, and we're asked to divide that total amount of things into equal groups. Okay, so it's the opposite of multiplication. That's why we can actually use a bunch of multiplication strategies backwards to divide. Let's start off with some vocabulary. Remember, everybody should say dividend. Dividend is the total amount, okay? It's the largest number that you have. It's the total amount, and it's always going to go first in a division problem. In this case, 12 is your dividend. You have your divisor, which is going to be the number that you're dividing by. And then your answer to a division problem is called a quotient, okay? So today we'll be taking our dividend, 12, the total. We'll be dividing it by 4, and we're going to see what the answer is when we, or the quotient when we divide 12 divided by 4. Repeated subtraction. How you do this, boys and girls, is you start off like this, with the total amount is 12, and you are going to subtract 4 until you have none left. However many times you have to subtract 4 is going to be actually your quotient or your answer. So we're going to have 12 here, our total. We're going to subtract 4. 12 minus 4, if you count backwards, 11, 10, 9, 8 is 8. I'm not at 0, so I'm going to keep going. Now I'm going to take this total here, 8, okay? And remember, and I'm going to keep subtracting 4. 8 minus 4 equals 4. I'm still not down to 0, so I'm going to keep going. My new total now is 4. Okay, bring that over. 4 minus 4 equals 0. Now that you're at 0, I want you to see how many times did you have to subtract 4. I had to subtract 4 once. I had to subtract 4 twice. I had to subtract 4 3 times. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Let's try bar diagram over here. Whoops, I should have done that in red, guys. Sorry. If you want to color code, it'd be a nice idea to have that in the same color. My apologies. Bar diagram model. Ready? we're going to make a bar. Step 1 is to make a bar, okay? This is going to represent your total amount, okay? Your total amount right here is 12. I'm going to put the 12 at the top. In Miss Stark's class, we say we put it in the hat. I say give this guy a little hat, and we put the 12 or the total in the hat at the top, okay? We're going to divide this bar now into 4 equal pieces because that's my divisor. I'm dividing 12 into 4 equal pieces. So I'm going to make 3 lines here, okay? Now make sure I have 4 equal pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to equally share 12 until I get to 0, okay? I'm going to start at 12 and I'm going to go like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I'm going to stop. Now that I've shared all 12 4 equal ways, I see that there are 3 in each box here. That gives me my answer, 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Think multiplication is very similar to fact families, boys and girls, okay? I want you to remember that multiplication and division are the opposite of each other, okay? So I want you to think of 4s right now, and I want you to think backwards and think 4 times what number equals 12. You can go ahead, boys and girls, here and make a fact family as well. Okay, sometimes knowing your multiplication facts makes it a lot easier to divide. Here we go. 4 times blank equals 12. Blank times 4 equals 12. If I want to keep going with my fact family, I'd say 12 divided by 4 equals blank, and 12 divided by 3. Oops, I just gave you the answer. 12 divided by blank equals 3. All right, I'm going to start at 4. I'm going to count by 4s till I get to 12, and that's going to be my answer. Ready? 4, 8, 12, 3 times. 4 times 3 equals 12. I love fact families because they make you seem super smart, or you can showcase off actually how super smart you are. Because if you know one fact in a fact family, for instance, 4 times 3 equals 12, then that's all you need, all 3 numbers, and you're ready to complete your whole fact family. 4 times 3 equals 12. Blank times 4 equals 12. Okay, commutative property, switch that around. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Whoa, I really messed this one up, guys. Sorry. And 12 divided by 3 equals 4. So, boys and girls, we used repeated subtraction, a bar diagram model, and we thought multiplication to find the answer to 12 divided by 4. Our quotient or our answer, boys and girls, we found it here, we found it here, we found it here. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Thank you for joining me, boys and girls. Your challenge is to recreate this chart here with with a different dividend and a different divisor. All right, bye-bye.